Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Conquests of Camelot. Alright, let's, buy fare to Gaza. That is not... Oh, alright, pay for Gaza. That was 3, gold. Glad I went back and got more gold, because, that's not a whole lot of gold. Of course, it's the exact same ship. What was his? Yes, get out of my way. Let me go sailing. Man, it's like Gold Rush. Whee! Let's sing a sea shanty. Shut up, Iolo. Weary days and nights march on. A storm catches the ship, and you are forced to lend your strong back to the efforts of the crew to save themselves. Huge waves crash across the decks. You barely save your mule, but your pack and nearly all your belongings are washed away. Oh. The next day, the captain thanks you by giving good advice. You are not a king in these lands, so do not be quick to draw your sword, for you will be surrounded by enemies. Be careful who you trust, and never pay bribes with too much coin. You join the crew in sharing several rounds of wine as they wait for the tide to change so they may enter Gaza port. The wine flows freely after such a long and arduous journey. Soon you fall into a very deep, dreamless sleep. They robbed me, didn't they? Arthur? Arthur! What? Arthur, wake up! Oh, God. Oh, my head. You slept throughout the entire docking and unloading of the ship. You indulged too heavily in foreign wine. If your head is pounding, blame no one but yourself. I blame Hephaestus. He's clearly in my head. No, actually, that was Athena's mother.
Sir, I am Hazem. My master sends his respects and invites you to accept his hospitality. My master...
Ignore this boy. You are lucky he did not make off with your mule. I am Jabir ibn Hamid. I overheard some sailors say you needed a guide through the desert to Jerusalem.
Please, sir, my master is Surrat, and he is very wise, and he asks...
Surrat is an impoverished old scholar of no use to anyone, but I, Jabir, know the desert, every rock, wadi, and waterhole. Trust me in all things.
Don't I look trustworthy?
Well, actually, no, you don't.
Sir, I beg you to accept my master's hospitality. He heard of you from the captain of the ship, and he sends warning of the Mukhtar of Gaza.
Allow me to explain. The Mukhtar is the man who governs this port. He hates all foreigners, and if he catches you here, he will throw you in prison. We should leave at once.
I can take you to my master by secret ways, and Surrat will protect and tell you...
Get out of here, boy. We men have business together and have no need of chattering pests. Be off. Stranger, you will never survive the desert without my help. I ask for no payment now. When we reach Jerusalem safely, I will accept a fair payment. Hire me and I shall guide you to Jerusalem at once.
Sir, I beg you, ask to see my master and all will be well.
We'll go with the boy. He seems much more trustworthy. After all, his text is in blue. His text box is blue, whereas this other guy's is black. Clearly he's evil.
You are the wisest of men, sir, except for my master. Please follow me.
The desert lies ahead. You will never cross it without my help. What did we lose? You're not going to let me look in my inventory, are you? Maybe now we can look in my inventory? Nope. It is good that you have come. The captain sent word to me that you were here, though in truth I have been expecting you for some time. I am Surrat, the first of 6 guardians who serve the goddess, she who gives the power of life and regeneration through her sacred cup, which you know as the Grail. What goddess? This was God's cup. Sheesh. We who are the 6 guardians will test you in different ways. We will test your mind, spirit, and body. You must pass each one of us before the goddess will relinquish her sacred cup to you.
Excuse me, master, I have fed and watered the mule for you, your guest, as you said.
Thank you, Hazem. Wait with the mule until our guest is ready to leave. Then you will guide him in secret away from Gaza. I am a scholar. I have spent my life in study and meditation. I am at your disposal to share what knowledge I may. And please allow me to offer you kawa to drink and figs to eat. It is simple fare, but all that I have.
Lodestone and purse. Oh, I lost my rose, and did I have it? Oh, the key, which doesn't really matter that much. I still have my coins, so that's good. Well, let's ask about what is the kawa? I'm curious what that is.
Kawa is a hot drink made from brewing the roasted crushed beans of the kawa tree. You may find it bitter, but it is most invigorating.
So that's probably coffee. Ask about goddess.
The goddess gave birth to the universe. By many names and faces she is known, as Virgin, Mother, and Crone, as birth, growth, and death.
Oh, so you're talking about Shek and Esther.
I serve her in her form of Aphrodite, but she has 6 other manifestations which must concern you. You will not reach the Grail unless you learn of these 6 goddesses.
Alright, let's ask about manifestations.
These are the names of the 6 goddesses: Athene, Vesta, Isis, Astarte, Ceres, Venus. And these are their symbols. This is the symbol of Athene.
Looks a lot like Venus.
This is the symbol of Vesta. This is the symbol of Isis. This is the symbol of Astarte.
I'm surprised that they're using the Astarte name rather than Ishtar, or even, well, of the names that they would use, the other possible names they would use Ishtar rather than Inanna or one of the others. So I'm surprised about Astarte. Although I suppose Astarte probably was known better by this time. Well, maybe not this time, but by a little bit earlier.
This is the symbol of Ceres. This is a symbol of Venus.
Okay, what else can we ask you about? Well, do you know anything about Galahad? I assume he might have come through here.
He who came before you searched long and far, yet he did not come here, though I sent Hazem with an invitation. I know nothing more of him, save that he reached Jerusalem, but has not succeeded in his quest.
Alright, what can you tell me about the Grail?
6 guardians stand between you and the sacred cup. 6 times you will be judged, weighed, and tested. They will be tests of mind, spirit, and body. If you prevail, the goddess will relinquish your guardianship of the sacred cup. What you call the Holy Grail will pass into your hands, and its powers of regeneration will be yours.
Sweet, I can live forever. I can heal Indy's father.
What about, guardians?
There are 6 you must pass. I am the first.
How do I pass you? Tests? Alright, that doesn't mean much. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else that I really need to ask him about. Let's ask him about the symbols again. Let's ask about Astarte. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I asked about Venus. I know Venus. Vesta? So, Athene, Venus, Astarte, Vesta, Ceres, Ceres, I know. And Astarte. Do I have them all? I wonder if the, Oh, yeah, Isis, that's right. I think I mentioned Astarte twice. Alright, I've got the, pages in the, manual up about them. Alright, I think we're done. Can I greet you? In the name of the goddess, I bid you welcome. Hey, you can. Wonder how my, score is doing. 115 out of 358 soul points. 74 out of 293 wisdom points, 78 out of 368 skill points. I don't have a list of what you get points for, so I don't know that I'll get maximum, but whatever. Hey, we can ask Merlin. Aw. Wonder if there's anything else that we can talk about. Wait. He says he serves Aphrodite, but Aphrodite wasn't one of the, 6, was she? No, she's not. The goddess gave birth to the universe. By many names and faces she is known, as Virgin Mother and Crone, as birth, death, and growth and death. Alright. Well, let's eat. Well, thank you. Drink? None for me, thank you. Goodbye, good sir. Farewell. There was nothing terribly interesting about that other wall. Aw. Well, let's go ahead and leave. Hey! I knew you must come this way. And see, I have gotten here before you and waited. You will never survive this desert without my help. Hire me and I will be your guide. Well, let's, look around. From this height above Gaza, the ship on which you spent so many weary weeks looks like a mere toy. The town of Gaza occupies the shoreline. From this hard-earned height above Gaza, you can see far across the sea and over the village. You saw the stone tower when you disembarked. It looked abandoned. He looks a dry and hard man, as one might look from a lifetime in harsh deserts. Well, let's go ahead and save game. Let's go back to Gaza. You should not think of returning to Gaza, Arthur. If the Mukhtar's men find you, it will mean your life. I want to go back in. Why do you refuse to listen to good advice? Because it's bad advice. Oh dear. See, now you've gone and lost your head, but I am sure the Mukhtar's men will find a use for it, to adorn a pike, no doubt. That's definitely not the way to get to the head of the class. Oh, God. I can't believe I said that one. Alright, kill Jabir. Jabir likes not the sound of your steel being drawn. You've set Jabir to his heels. Let us hope that will be the last of him. You have no strength to spare for chasing him. Actually, that was the wrong time to do that anyway. Alright, let's, talk to Jabir. If you must ask questions, you must at least hire me as your guide. Hire Jabir. Excellent. Let us waste no time. Follow me. I wanted to ask you questions. Come along, donkey. This way, Habib. Follow me. One rock is much like any other in this merciless terrain. The cliffs are formidably high.
Can I ask you about desert?
From here you can go either into the desert or back the way you came.
Ask about Jerusalem.
You will see the walls of Jerusalem soon enough, but first you must have water.
Oh, okay. You have water? You have a water skin?
Follow me, I will lead you directly to water.
Okay. Come along, donkey.
Good, you are here, but stay close behind me or you may get lost. This way, Habib, we must go directly to the water.
Your way is blocked upon one side by cliffs, the rest upon all sides is desert. Alright, let's go. Come along, donkey.
Come, the water is not much farther. This way, Habib, follow me.
What does Habib mean, anyway, Jabir? It's not an insult, is it? I do not like being insulted.
I have brought you to water, Habib. Drink before the heat overcomes you. By custom, I must wait for those I guide to drink first, so please, drink your fill.
Oh, okay, that's nice of you. Let's go ahead and drink. Ah, cool, refreshing water. Oh, it's delicious. Arthur, something terrible is happening to you. Oh God, I've suddenly become the corpse in Quest for Glory 2. Too late, the signs are clear. The water was poisoned. Something else. To add insult to injury, the scoundrel Jabir robs your corpse. I missed exactly what Merlin said. Let's do that again. This water is poisoned. It killed the camel who had not the sense of your mule, but then neither did you. Alright, let's go ahead and restore the game. Let's look.
As you see, there is water in this wadi. Drink your fill.
The skeleton could be nothing else save a camel. It must have died here some time ago. The reflections are almost entrancing. They're strange plants. I cannot identify them, nor do I like the look of them. They have an odd color. Aye, 'tis odd that your mule shows no desire for this water when she is clearly quite thirsty. Indeed. I don't trust you, Jabir. Ha ha! Jabir likes not the sound of your steel being drawn. Yeep! You have set Jabir to his heels. Let us hope that will be the last of him. You have no strength to spare for chasing him. Well, I kind of want to, actually. Somehow I don't trust him here. Arthur, holding your sword constantly at the ready only serves to tire you more quickly. No. He's supposed to be around here somewhere. Maybe he doesn't come out when my sword is drawn. Oh! This treacherous false guide has claimed yet another victim. Would that you had been a bit quicker with your sword on this occasion. Well, crap. Alright. Draw sword. Good. Alrighty, donkey, come along. Come along, little donkey. It is time to kill Jabir. Come here, Jabir. Come here.
Dang it!
Alright, let's try this again. Be a little bit earlier on our swing. Come here. Come here. Ha ha! That has put a well-needed end to this false guide at last. You have surely avenged many previous victims. Well, if Quest for Glory 2 has taught me anything, there are fleas and lice, drying blood, and a ripe smell. There is nothing of any worth. Damn it. Well, that's probably a good time to end the episode, and in the next one we will see if we can continue making our way to Jerusalem, alone, with no guide this time. Well, see you next time, everyone.